To the afternoon smoke. I'm your host, Rodney Dangermouthe. I actually wasn't going to do afternoon smoke today. I had some other stuff I was going to do, but I was looking for good tags to use in my search tags for the new video, Tiara Turds and Twitter, which I think is a great name, just to BT dubs. And that video is just simply about. Sorry, that autofocus when I move too fast. That video is about high encoding warning. Alright. Oh, because I got the dashboard open. Kill that, kill that. Do that. Kill that. Okay. That should be better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, sorry. Had to do some technical difficulties. I keep meaning to make a technical difficulties sign so that I can flip over to that when it's when I'm coughing or dumb shit happens. Anyway, so look, see, this is how important this was, guys. Okay, we needed to smoke and think on this. So I released this video, Tiara's Turds and Twitter, because this girl, she's 18 years old, just won Miss Teen USA, should be the happiest moment of her life, and Twitter is fucking shitting all over her because 3 years ago, when she was a 15-year-old girl, she used the term nigga as a term of endearment towards her friends. Now, the video that I uploaded was a pretty good preview of my general thoughts on this. I actually have a full-on intermittent video coming up on this subject, showing how it all relates to Orwell's 1984, but I thought I'd throw it up there just to kind of, because it's relevant, say, she's a 15-year-old girl. She grew up in the fucking 2000s. She listened to a bunch of shitty rap music, and picked up that part of the language, right? Like any other 15-year-old kid does. Now, by the time you turn 18, 19, hopefully you've had enough education in your life to know that while there's really no moral problem with using the term nigga in your daily lexicon, most jobs are going to frown upon it if that's a term that you use during the interview, you know? When they're like, well, hello, Mr. Stevens, how are you? And you come in and be like, yo, my nigga, what's up? It doesn't matter what color you are. They don't like that. Okay? Okay. So, I'm going to give Carly K, the winner of the fucking Miss Teen USA, the benefit of the doubt that by the time she'd turned 18, she'd realized that using that kind of terms of endearment in general public is frowned upon. Now, I genuinely think that's fucking stupid, but it is what it is, right? So I'll give her the benefit that she's smart enough. Nobody gave a fuck that Carly K called her homies niggas. Nobody gave a shit until she became the winner out of 5 other little white girls for a fucking stupid fucking pageant. Okay? I mean, I'm not going to get into how the whole concept of pageanting 18-year-old girls is borderline pedophilic. I'm not saying we should stop. It's cool. I'm just saying it's, borderline pedophilic. But this girl, I knew this would happen. This is why I'm doing this video right now while it's still a little bit hot and fresh, okay? I knew that this poor girl was going to be forced to come out, be like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's way fucking worse than I thought it was. In fact, folks, it's so bad that I demonetized the live stream so that I can't get hit with any copyright bullshit. And, well, I'm going to show you now her fucking response on Good Morning America. Using this in fair use, not necessarily courtesy of Good Morning America, which, I don't know, what fucking channel is Good Morning America on these days? NBC, CBC, NSA. Fucking knows, right? I don't actually know. What the fuck? I gotta fucking disclaim that I'm using this in fair use and give proper fucking citation. So forgive me, folks. ABC. Yes, I'm using this in fair use in reference to critique, social critique, and I am investigating, finding a copyright lawyer who is interested in participating in some kind of class action lawsuit against false DMCA claims. But now that I've stated, I'm gonna blow this shit up. We're gonna spend the next 4 minutes going, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you ready? Let's do this.
Covering her moment. But less than 24 hours into her reign, reports of Hayes' social media past began to surface. In tweets dating back to 2013, Hay using the N-word repeatedly while writing to friends.
Okay, this is the key thing. I don't have your number, nigga. That's what she tweeted to Zachary Ryan Stew. I don't have your number, nigga. That is in no way, shape, or form close to, somebody stop these dirty niggers before they take all my fucking waffles and grape soda. That'd be some racist shit to say. She's not being fucking racist. She's being a 15-year-old girl who listens to too much shitty rap music. What pisses me off is they tell you that in the news before they go and they fucking run this girl over some coals.
There are certain things that Miss Teen USA just can't do. She's a public figure, she's a public official, and she cannot be tweeting stuff like that. It's just unacceptable.
Yeah, that's a previous Miss Teen USA, who apparently also proves that pageant winners aren't real fucking bright, because Miss Teen USA didn't tweet that shit, stupid. Carly K, a 15-year-old girl 3 fucking years ago, tweeted that shit. Stupid. What the fuck is wrong with these people? How is there such a gross disconnect with logic in the brains of these emotionally reacting fucking idiots? What's beautiful is, in the same story that they're going to tell you that Miss Teen USA is so white and the top 5 contestants were all white girls and oh my god, it is so racist, they have a black Miss Teen USA tell you this girl should have her fucking crown taken away because she tweeted the word nigga fucking 3 years ago. It's fucking flabbergasting, folks. You gotta really keep up on your doublethink and your newspeak to keep up with what's going on
Many,
here.
including this former 2010 Miss Teen USA, questioning why the Miss Universe organization didn't make the Texas native surrender her crown. Instead, defending the winner and committing their organization to, quote, supporting her continued growth.
Which is exactly what they should do. They should take a stand against this political correct fucking witch hunt that shouldn't even be getting coverage on Good fucking Morning America. I know why it is, and I don't blame the producers at Good Morning America for wanting to make shitloads of money, but fuck.
If the decision was in my hands, absolutely, she would have to be dethroned, not necessarily because of what she said, but the avenue in which she decided to say it.
The teenage...
I'm sorry. The avenue in which she chose to say it? Do you mean the fact that she tweeted it to all of her friends when she had no fucking subscribers or followers and was just some fucking hot blonde girl who everybody in school wanted to fuck? Do you mean that? God damn. How did that bitch win the fucking... Don't they have to, like, say some smart shit or something to win a Miss Teen USA pageant? Don't they have to show some kind of fucking intelligence? The fuck? As Cartman would say.
Beauty pageant also marred with criticism over the lack of diversity. Chrissy Teigen tweeting, "Wow, how can we choose from such a diverse bunch?" In response to the final 5 contenders, all Caucasian blonde women.
Do you hear the fucking smugness in this cunt's voice as she pretends to read you the news? all Caucasian, blonde young women. As though somehow it's unfair to brunette fucking black men or something. Jesus Christ, folks, we live in a population of 73% white people. It's not fucking improbable that 5 contestants out of the fucking country would be white. That's fucking just math. I make this point before, but this all leads up to what we're about to witness next.
As for the new Miss Teen USA, the 18-year-old taking to social media to explain that she's not proud of her past tweets,
Why
citing
not?
personal struggles
What kind?
as the cause. For Good Morning America, Lindsay Janis, ABC News, New York.
Lindsay Janis, I'm going to give you advice that Bill Hicks gave the audience way back when in 1992 when he suggested anyone in advertising or marketing go home right now and just fucking kill yourself. If you're like Casey James or whatever the fuck this lady's name is, and you promote bullshit propaganda that's about to destroy this young woman's life and totally shit all over her moment of happiness, go home and kill yourself, because you're not a journalist, you're a fucking demon, and someone has let you run the fuck amok. And it's not legal for us to go around smiting the demons, which I agree with. It shouldn't be legal to do that. You should just do us all the favor your fucking self, because you're a fucking demon. Makes me fucking so mad, guys. This is the kind of propaganda bullshit we gotta put up with every day in America. Now
Thanks, Lindsay, for that. And Miss Teen USA, Carly Hayes,
look at this
joins us
fucking
now. Thanks for
pedophile
coming
looking
on
motherfucker. She's
this
cute.
morning. We just saw at the end of Lindsay's piece, you say you're not proud of what happened, but I was checking out Twitter, and I think what a lot of people are waiting to hear is a clear apology.
Yes.
Well, let me tell you, the rest of us, the ones that aren't waiting for an apology, are trying to figure out why the fuck you people are all so upset that a 15-year-old girl in the millennial generation who grew up listening to too much rap music fucking said the word nigga on social media. Jesus Christ, you're fucking stupid. Nobody wants an apology. Okay, Carly, you just keep on calling your homies nigga.
And I am very sorry. It's embarrassing. It's something I'm ashamed of. And I've grown up from that 15-year-old girl who used that type of language. It's never acceptable. And now I know
It is
how
acceptable.
hurtful it is.
It's not hurtful.
And it hurts me to know that at one point in my life I used that language. I said that. And
It shouldn't.
It's not me.
Do you understand how it happened?
I do. I mean, at that age, I
How
was...
it happened? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? They're making it sound like she's the 16-year-old kid who just executed his football player dad and mom. Do you understand what drove you to such a horrible atrocity as to call your homie nigga while asking for his phone number? Am I the only one that sees this? Let's continue.
Being a follower, I was trying to fit in with my friends. The word was thrown around in the music I listened to, with the friends I hung out with, and I had no guidance. So it was kind of a careless mistake. And
it wasn't a mistake. It was the use of slang and slang lexicon within your excuse me. It's the use of slang language within your lexicon, as every fucking 15-year-old kid has done. Every single kid. I know 15-year-old Native Americans living on the side of a fucking river who have never seen a black person in real life, in their life, calling each other nigga. There's nothing wrong with what you did. You didn't do anything wrong. And the fact that she's on TV apologizing and saying how ashamed she is proof in my pudding that I exactly what I said would happen, and that this girl would be driven by Twitter, and Twitter twats on Twitter, to basically ruining her fucking moment in the sun. They should be asking her, how does it feel to be Miss Teen USA right now? Not, how does it feel to be the Miss Teen USA everyone will remember said the word nigga on Twitter 3 fucking years before she was ever some kind of public servant.
when the tweet got brought back up, I was just like kind of like embarrassed, ashamed, and just amazed that I actually at one point in my life thought it was okay to use that word.
Sweetheart, just tell the truth. When that tweet came out and got thrown back in your face, the first thing you thought is, are you people fucking kidding me? I was a child. You didn't call your friends nigga? Are you fucking... Did you not grow up in 2000s America? What's wrong with you? Jesus. That's what she should say. She won't. Poor girl. That's what she should say.
Because it's never okay.
And you know now that's not an excuse.
It is okay, and it absolutely is an excuse. It's an absolutely excusable reason for her actions, being a child. That's why we don't fucking send most children to man prison. That and because they're full of pedophiles who like to fuck kids. That's a whole other issue. Anyway, my point is still not moot. This fucking girl is being dragged through the coals by this guy. Do you hear this fucking guy? He sounds like the dude who's fucking shows up at the house for the pedophiles on that TV show To Catch a Predator.
It's not
You know
an
what I'm talking
excuse. There is no excuse to say that word ever, at all.
Yes, there
what do
is. You know when? Here's your excuse. Here's when you can use that word. When you don't have your buddy's fucking phone number, the only way you can get a hold of him is on Twitter. You tweet at him, "Hey, I ain't got your number, nigga." That's the excusable, acceptable use of that term. That's when you get to use it. You know when you can't? When you mean it in a derogatory and negative fashion that insults, specifically designed to insult a person or an entire group of people based on the color of their skin and without any merit. That's when it's not okay. Hey nigger, get out of my way. You're fucking in my way. That's unacceptable. What's up, my nigga? No big deal. It's a fucking word. This poor girl. I would never have sympathy for a pageant winner because you put yourselves out there to become a public figure, but this is such doublethink newspeak. As social engineering, it's designed to teach an entire generation of kids that even Miss Teen USA can't use the fucking word nigga 3 fucking years ago.
Say we saw that in the piece as well. Some people think you shouldn't have been able to keep the crown.
A lot of people think that, but I've
they're
grown
stupid.
from then, and I've blossomed into the person I am today.
A fucking
And I think
super
that I
hot
can
lady.
turn this message into a positive message because there are people that use that word, and it's not acceptable ever.
What have
is.
you learned from this?
So wait a minute.
I've learned
Hold on. Miss Teen USA. So do you mean to tell me that when Chris Rock, Sam Jackson, Martin Lawrence, fucking Christ, what's his name? Will Smith, Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Ice-T, fucking Ice Cube. They can't use the word nigga. They're not allowed now either. Because if that's what you're saying, then I guess I support it. I'm all for the equality, right? But this bullshit of the superiority complex, that's a pure definition of racism. You can't do this because you're white. It's just that simple. And I won't stand for that. This is bullshit. I don't use the word nigga often, but I'm going to be open in every episode
that,
for a while that way.
through every obstacle, there's something positive that can come out of it. And I can use my title to do great things. And hopefully people learn from my mistakes because it is a big mistake. It's something I'm embarrassed about, something that, will stick with me and it has definitely affected me. And I'm just going to learn from it and try to move forward.
Take us inside when this all was happening. Were you prepared to lose the crown? What were those conversations like?
What a dick.
I was, like I said, I was trying to stay positive. I've tried to stay
Good for her.
positive through all of this. I've been through a lot of obstacles, and this is just another one that I'm going to have to go through. It was an incredibly bad mistake.
And how do you plan on using now the platform you have to try and help fix this?
A motherfucker. What a pompous, douchey, cock-smoking, motherfucking asshat. To fix this? Fuck, I wish they'd let me on TV. Tear this motherfucker down and ask him how he's gonna fix what he's doing right now. Do you see the look on this poor girl's face when he said that? Look at that. That right there, that's her true person coming forward for just a flash, just for a moment. I didn't pause this on purpose. This is just how it happened, but it's a beautiful shot. Look at her. She's looking at him like, if it wasn't a felony and I wouldn't be tried as an adult now, I'd be crushing your testicles with my fucking high heels. That's that look. That's the, are you fucking kidding me, buddy? Are you fucking kidding me? Which, by the way, is the exact look she should be giving him. To fix this? There's nothing to fix, asshole. She was a child on social media with the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of other children on social media tweeting the word nigga at each other. Because in the lexicon of the youth, the term nigga is not a color-coded term. White kids use it, black kids use it, fucking Asian kids I've heard use it. I've heard Native American kids use it. I can't identify them, but I'm certain I've heard Martian kids using it. fucking poor kid on national television being raked across the coals. Seriously. That's the look she should be giving him. And watch how quickly she moves out of it.
Well, you know, people go through these obstacles. I've gone through my own personal struggles, and everyone has their own personal struggles, but that doesn't give you an excuse to use this type of language or
Yes, it does.
to use any bad language at all. And it goes to show that it can.
It goes to show that doublethink, newspeak, and crime stop are alive, well, and fully ripened in this culture. There's no excuse to use any bad language. Well, until you start asking who gets to define what is and what isn't bad language. Because if we continue to leave it up to the Twitter twats, we will continue to see people like Miss Teen USA and professors and artists and college students dragged out into the public forum, tried by a fucking mob of idiots with no real judge or jury, and regardless of the actual legal outcomes, like those kids on the lacrosse team who got accused of rape, had their lives destroyed by Twitter, and then turned out never raped that girl, they're still not getting college scholarships, they're still not getting fucking good jobs, they're still tainted by this. They have been slandered and liable, and there's no fucking recourse for them. What are they going to do? Bring up lawsuits against every single asshole on Twitter? You know how much money that would cost? Way more than they could get out of any of those people. This is a real problem. And even Miss fucking Teen USA is not immune. So let's finish up and see what else she has to say. The poor girl, she's got a fucking put Satan's cock in her mouth, I guess. I ain't saying I don't want to watch it. I'm just saying that's what's going to happen.
Come back and hurt you, and it has definitely hurt me on the inside forever saying it. It has hurt other people as well.
It hasn't hurt anybody, Miss Teen USA. Let me fucking assure you, you poor fucking sweet adorable young woman. You have hurt no one's feelings. The only people who have taken offense to this are the social justice morons who are bored and out of shit to be pissed off about, so they've fucking found a new thing to latch on to and try and suck dry for all the goddamn attention that they can possibly muster out of the world. I'm Rodney Dangermouthe. Rodney Dangermouthe. This has been some smoke to think on. The afternoon smoke could be anything. I want to leave you with another stoner theory. And this is the theory. The universe was generated with the sole purpose of exploring novelty. First, novelty needed to be made. Bam! Big bang, and it expands and expands and expands. And then life was necessary to experience the physicality. So the energy force known as creation or life fucking found a way to manifest itself. In the future, I believe we are the infant race, right? I believe, and by race I mean Earth, the life on Earth, not, because I'm talking about aliens now, we're getting bigger than the animal kingdoms. What I'm wondering is, right, is if life is an energy force, right, it's a single organism, expressed through what we perceive as individuality, but we can all feel is connected through some force known as the spirit. To spread through the universe looking for places in which homeostasis and peace can be found so that life can be experienced, right? That's what we do. It's the theory that I started the other day with you guys, if you were watching. The idea is that go from planet to planet looking for homeostasis for life. We try life out there for a while. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we move on to the next planet. The single-celled organism, we'll call it, this macro cell organism, I think would most likely have to procreate via mitosis, splitting itself in half and then going about its business. So my theory is that are we the first of one of these organisms of life, right? And that's why we can't seem to find or be connected to or communicate with any kind of life. Or are we one of the scouts, one of the explorers? Maybe there's a whole place, a whole nother galaxy or a fucking series of galaxies in which these single-celled, macro-celled organisms that are built out of energy that manifest in some form of physiology are all over the universe, and we're just out scouting the motherfucker, and like we're already like Star Trek, like Starfleet, and Starfleet Academy is 10 gazillion light years away. Some universe that the fucking light hasn't even hit the telescope at the Hubble yet. And here we are out on the coldest regions and recesses of the fucking universe thinking, right, that we're like the only one because we're so far removed from the other galaxy full of other macro-celled organisms of energy that we don't remember. You know? And the only memories we have come to us as these flashes, maybe maybe they are a hallucination, a true hallucination, as Terence McKenna might have called them, of these very real species that we used to interact with on different planes and different planets, right? But then there's Robert Monroe in his study of astral projection, where they communicated on different planets with different entities who explained that life exists on different levels of energy. Energy is vibrations. Different vibrations create different forms of matter. They proved this with the neuron, and they slowed matter down to they slowed the vibration down so much that they created a neuron, and they were like, holy fuck, matter is energy. And slowed to a slow vibration. Well, in this plane, for our perception, both physical, sight, sound, all those things, energy has to be radiating at a very particular energy level in order to maintain its solidity. And that when one takes their mind, their consciousness, and raises those vibrations, and this is what they do in astral projection, that they can raise them to such a level that when they go to different worlds, right, on different energy levels, there's physical people and physical things there, and they go there and they're like, holy shit, I do have a physical body, I've risen to this level of perception. It's very fucking heady, but it's neat as fuck. And one of my favorite stories about the Robert Monroe Foundation, where they study astral projection, is they had a group of projectors who would show up every Thursday, and they would communicate with these what we would call spirits or aliens or something on a different plane of existence, a different energy level of existence on a different planet. And they did this for like 6 months straight. Just every Thursday, these guys would meet and they would communicate with these different entities. Well, the entities one day, the projectors one day, the astral projectors couldn't make it one Thursday. And so, as scientists would do, they decided to test. They had some other projectors who were capable of reaching the same level of astral projection. If you're not familiar with the study of astral projection, there's 6 or 7 levels of existence, of perception and energy, and you rise up through them. And once you're able to raise your consciousness, your soul, your spirit levels up to this certain level, then you can experience the different planes, and you can leave your body and all sorts of cool shit. It's out-of-body experiences, but induced. Anyway, they got 2 new projectors to come in and astrally project to the 7th level, and they go to the fucking same planet. They go to the same general location on the planet, and sure as shit, there are 2 fucking spirit people or whatever there, and they're like, who are you people? Where's fucking Steve and Bill, or Susan or whatever? You know, and they're like, oh, we're Jim and Steve, and Susan and Bill couldn't make it today. They're sick or some shit, right? Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Well, tell them this. And they communicated. Long story short, these 2 people that they chose to come in and project had no consciousness of what they were doing. They were given only a level of energy and a place and a location to go to. And I think that this helps in my head, because they're unrelated, right? These 2 theories. Like the Monroe Institute is not a part of my novelty micro-macro life experience theory. So I'm out of smoke. Gotta go to a real job. But if you dig what you see, do please kick back, relax, like, and subscribe and share. There's plenty of content to watch. Lots of live streams to check out if you're interested. You don't have to be. Those are more there for the sake of continuity and archiving. You know, like this is what we did Tuesday. This is what we did Wednesday. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks a lot. And just try not to let the Twitter twats become the thought police, because that's the next video coming out. So thanks again, folks. Like, subscribe, and share. If you're not told enough in this world you're loved, let me tell you now I love you, and I'm grateful. Thanks. Take it easy, folks.